And how is it going, everyone? Welcome to Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled. And you know that I figured out something that might help me do what I couldn't do before, which is beating the time trials on the bonus tracks, specifically the Oxide Ghost, or at least that Ghost. Because there is something that this game doesn't explain to you, that when you do a drift turbo, you're supposed to aim for a perfect one. You're not supposed to aim for quantity of turbos. You're supposed to aim for the best quality of turbos. And that change made me able to beat this Ghost immediately, to the point that even my time is better than the Ghost I have to beat now. So it's just a change like this, pretty much. How is it going, Draenor and Blue? So yeah, it's insane. I don't know how the game doesn't explain you this. I guess they expect it to be obvious. But another thing that is also not that obvious is that there is a specific UI that you're supposed to use. And that UI is one that clearly lets you see the bar of the drift, but way bigger, and also it slows down when it gets closer to the perfect range. So basically all of this allow me to play so much better than before. It's like a click, you know. It's not even something that required training. It's just knowing what to do. So it's insane. So I should be able to beat this effortlessly, though I don't know. Well, I mean, I already beat it technically. I know the cheat code. Yeah, the cheat code. How did permanent end yesterday? Well, I mean, it just ended in a random ass screen. Nothing out of the ordinary. I probably should have used something. I'm fucking up. Damn it. Come on. It's too early to fuck up. But yeah, basically, as you can see on the bottom right, you get perfects if you are able to make the bar reach all the way to the right. And by getting those perfects, you go faster. Though I'm playing pretty badly right now. Damn it. Well, I mean, I already got this once, so I should be able to get it again. Shouldn't be a problem, but the thing is that for some reason, I probably should restart. For some reason, this map plays in a lower frame rate when you're playing in a higher resolution, because there are a lot of places where this map frame drops that when I have the Switch in my hands, it doesn't frame drop. I think it's because the Switch doesn't like outputting high resolution, you know. Okay, that has nothing to do with frame drops. That's just me being bad. But anyways, about permanence, I'm just gonna continue it the next week. That's what I'm gonna do, basically. So it didn't go. Alright, I'm fucking up. I guess maybe the trick wasn't as free as I expected. I mean, it is free, but I'm just stupid, which is not necessarily mutually exclusive. I mean, I was able to get a record with 4 seconds to spare, so I should be able to do it here too. Maybe I'm better at this game with the Switch in mobile mode that I am with a controller, which will be pretty sad, but it could be. Because the record, I got it with the Switch on mobile mode. I didn't get it like this. That's the jump that you need to get. If you can get that jump, the rest shouldn't be that hard. I think that's pretty much the hardest part of this track, getting that jump right. The rest is relatively straightforward, though there are some places I guess that you can fuck up, but it's that champ. Oh, I fucked up there. Oh, and I really fucked up there, damn it. It's alright. I mean, it's not alright, but that's fine. Obviously the Oxide ghost fucks up a lot of places too. So for some reason the ghost doesn't pick the shortcut when he falls here for some reason. Well, I'm assuming the reason is to make the other ghost more difficult. Okay, I can overtake him here because he loses his speed there. But yeah, I mean, basically you can... Damn, I'm fucking up. I lost my blue turbo, but that's okay. The saddest part is that even if I win this, it's not gonna be PB. I don't need it to be a PB, but it's sad that it's not. But yeah, this should be a PB. PB, I mean, this should be a victory. Oh, or not, damn, no, don't tell me. Damn, I can't believe it. Oh, that's so bad. Right at the end. Because I crash against the wall. That's super bad. Damn it. Oh, you got another PB? Nice. Congratulations, Draynor. I wish I could get a PB here. You know, but that was my bad for hitting the wall like a moron. It would have been pretty sad though, beating this guy without even getting the PB. That would be very sad. So, basically, you're telling me that the best way to play this game is on the mobile mode? Is that how it is? Need to go mobile? See, I will do that. The problem is that I don't think I can stream myself playing on the mobile mode. I mean, I probably can, but it's probably not worth the effort, you know. Because as it is right now, it's just a matter of using the HDMI cable connected to the Switch base, and that's about it. Ah, don't fail that, come on. Yeah, I lost my my shoo-shoo. I lost it. But yeah. It's alright, he's gonna lose it anyways. But yeah, you can tell that there are miles of difference between doing this and well, not doing this. Okay, doing this I mean using the perfect drifts. Because there is also something that I wasn't fully aware of, though I could half imagine it being the case. But there is something in this game called reserves, which is basically reserves of nitro. The more perfect the more perfect drift boost that you get, the more reserves you get. I fucked up there again. I think I fucked up in the same way as before. It's okay. Well, the sad part is that I'm not gonna get the PB again. But whatever. I don't need that PB. It's not necessary. As long as I don't lose the turbo there, that's fine. There you go. Yeah. Got him. Yeah, I got a better run before. By 2 seconds actually, not by that much. As you can see there, 2 seconds. Well, almost literally 2 seconds. You're cracked at marble game. I'm gonna hop into another race though. Good luck on these races. Thank you. Well, these are, well, I guess you could call them races. I mean, they are a time attack, time trial, but yeah, technically you're racing against a ghost, so yeah. But yeah, thank you. Have a good luck, you too, with your races. So the first ghost is done. But yeah, that should have happened in the first attempt. It's just that I'm bad. But yeah, as you can see, Prehistoric Playground is actually another map that I was surprised when I played this online. Like, I was so much better at it than I remember. And that's because, again, I'm using this trick of just using the perfect drift. It's insane how much it changes. Like, see, look at these tutorials, right? You have tutorials telling you stuff that is useful, like, you know, when you hit a TNT crate, you can take it off by jumping a lot, right? Like, that's useful to know. But would it have hurt too much to tell you that the perfect drift boosts are better than just having more good boost? Like, will it have hurt too much to put that in there? You gotta play a racing game now? Well, if you want a Toho racing game, there is Genso Skydrift. On Steam, by the way. So you have that. That's the closest you will get. Well, the closest. I mean, it is a racing game, so I wouldn't say close. It is. Alright. I wonder where this guy is gonna slow down here. He's going pretty fast. Well, at least on the first lap. Usually they fuck up on other laps. Ooh, almost hit the wall. Nice. Yeah, this guy is cracked. Come on, Oxide, you're not supposed to be that fast. What is your boss Bello gonna think about this? He's not gonna... Oh, okay, he goes the other way now. So he didn't lose that much time. In fact, maybe it's even faster doing it like that on the second lap. Okay, he lost the turbo there. Don't know how, but he lost it. Oh, fuck. Ooh, that's a very bad slide off. That's super bad. I don't even know how it happened, to be honest. It's okay, he's still behind me, eating ghost dust. Uh-oh. Oh, that's fine. He might slide off again, but then again, he's so far back that it doesn't matter. And you basically get that corner so fast that it's hard to take the turn properly. In fact, I'm going so fast that I think the Switch cannot even keep up, dude. the Switch cannot keep up with this speed. But yeah. Oh, Power Slide Master. Alright. You got a Slip Drift. Yeah. Yomu Dust? It could be. Damn, but see, like, you can see the difference. Like, it's day and night. It's so exaggerated. Like, the difference is so exaggerated. And I think it's just that it's more noticeable on the extra tracks. Like, I feel like the extra tracks are set up in a way that if you want to keep the speed, you really need to get those. Or maybe the ghosts are just stronger. Now, this is a problem though. The Spyro circuit, even knowing this strategy, this is a circuit that has a lot of very sharp corners. So you being able to keep up the blue turbo doesn't just depend on getting the right drifts, but also not hitting the walls. By the way, what are the velo times here? I didn't check. So velo here is 23. That's beatable. I mean, if I hadn't fucked up twice here, I would have gotten that for sure. And velo time here, damn, I actually beat velo time here by sliding out twice. So then I can actually beat velo. You know, the worst, the most messed up thing is that I can probably beat velo in every single track now. Now that I know this strategy, I can probably obliterate velo in every track. It's insane, dude. Like, I really feel that I should go a new power. Like, just figuring that out, it's like I really got a new power. That's pretty close for comfort. Not at all. I mean, yes, it's close. But it's close because I slid it out twice. If I don't slide out, I can beat that record by so much. It wouldn't be an exaggeration that I could probably beat that record for 10 seconds if I didn't hit the wall. So Spyro circuit might still be hard though. Again, because of the amount of corners, very annoying circuit all around, really. I don't like this circuit at all. It's just very annoying. At least the TNT is not here. In the, like, if you play a race in this circuit, there is a TNT in the middle of the track just because, you know. Just because they felt that it's a good idea to feature a TNT in the middle of the track. Not even a TNT. If it was a TNT, it might have been more tolerable. But not even that. It's a bomb that explodes immediately on contact. Like the Megamix Mania mines that explode on contact. By the way, Megamix Mania is another track that seemed impossible to me, but getting perfect drift is like, it really made me able to get super close. Well, super close. I beat Trophy by a lot, but yeah, I don't know if I can beat Oxide. We will see. So, pretty clearly the hardest Oxide goes to get is gonna be on Drive Through Danger. Drive Through Danger, that track is a problem. Damn, I missed the booster somehow. I mean, I jump over it, but I feel like I cannot even get a blue booster here. Especially if I hit the wall like that. Though Oxide is pretty close. So at least it's not an extremely one-sided match. Basically, I need to hit less walls and I can win this. I don't know if relatively easily, but I should be able to win without that much of a problem. Yeah, he's not that far away. Probably, well, I don't know exactly what his time is, but he's probably 2 seconds away. In Mario Kart 7 there is a trick called snaking where you keep drifting throughout the entire race to keep your drift boost. Nintendo didn't like it, so they removed it from game since. It is quite the opposite from Mario Kart in terms of the idea. This is the full try-hard kart game. I mean, in fact, I was reading a thread the other day, basically, that was saying how the online, even the items that are supposed to level the field, to obviously make more... Wait, let me reset the ghost, because I don't like seeing my own ghost while I'm driving. But I was about to say, you know that items in this type of games usually are there just so the better players are more in line with the worst players, right? But in a game like this, that doesn't matter, because there is only 2 items that could stop a player that is super ahead of everyone, which are the electricity thingy and the clock. If it's not for those 2, you cannot stop someone that is far. And even with those, you won't reach them. It's not enough. So yeah, it's pretty fucked up that if you're good, you're gonna win, which makes sense, but being a card game, you will think that there will be something else. How did you die? In that part, if you land anywhere that is not on the track, it counts as dying. So yeah, you're not supposed to land on the edges. You're supposed to follow the path. Another reason why this is a hard track, because it has very, very tight limits. But, you know, it's nothing out of the ordinary, really. Could be worse. Well, this is not drive-through danger. I mean, drive-through danger... Oh, that reminds me. I learned how to U-turn. You know that I say that I didn't know how to U-turn? Well, I know how to U-turn. So it's a little bit less impressive than I thought. Because I thought that with a name like U-turn, it would literally be something that was like 180-degree turn. But no, it's not. It's just a tighter drift, which I guess is cool, but it's not exactly what I was looking for. But basically, you do it. It's just a 90-degree turn. Not really. It's basically just like you have more grip. Calling it grip is a little bit ironic, because you are not really gripping, you are jumping while you do it. Like basically the U-turn is a series of fast jumps that you do without the accelerator. You do without the accelerator and by pressing the brake. That's what you do. It's a weird mechanic, really. I don't really know why it exists, but I guess some turns will be very hard without it. Not impossible, though, and there is only a very specific amount of turns that will be very hard without it. But that's basically what takes me to drive-through danger. Drive-through danger is one of those... It's one of those tracks, basically, that needs U-turning a couple of those turns. Because if you don't do that, you either need to lose a lot of speed, or you need to die. It's one or the other. So basically, it's you either pick your poison there, or you learn to U-turn. Oh, I fucked up. I gotta say that, well, I mean, I'm not doing super well here, but the Oxide Ghost really doesn't seem like he does that many mistakes. Well, that's a mistake. Sounds more useful? Maybe. Does this game does have brake drifting? I guess you could call it that, but it's something weird. Like, it's... I mean, that's the issue with the U-turn. It's hard to explain without actually seeing it. And if I'm not mistaken, it can only be done when you have a turbo going. You can just casually do it. you need to be going very fast. But I'm not really sure about that last thing. Also, I don't know if I'm bad, which is most likely the case, but for some reason I don't get the blue turbo in this track. I guess maybe I am just bad, but with all the turbos that I'm getting, the fact that the blue turbo is not appearing is a little bit weird. Maybe it is strictly forbidden in this track for whatever reason. Maybe Spyro doesn't like blue fire. What? Wait, what hit me there? I didn't see any projectile. Did you see any projectile? Maybe there was a projectile and I'm blind, but I didn't see any projectile. What the hell? The projectile didn't hit me this time. I don't know if I can reach him though. I feel like I can, but he's too close, but I don't think he loses the speed on the last section. And oh, he does actually. Or wait, does he? No, well, he does lose a little bit of speed, but not enough. It was close though. You can U-turn while on the ground as well. Oh, I didn't know that. With it going Lola, I didn't. I saw a video of someone U-turning in Slide Colosseum, and they were jumping like. To get the turns, they were jumping. They were spamming the jump and the brake button, and they were holding down plus the direction they were turning, and obviously not accelerating. That's what they were doing. Oh, because that's a PV, I got my ghost, but I don't want my ghost. Damn it. The problem is that my ghost is not even using my colors. Unbelievable. But yeah, ghosts don't save that sort of stuff. The ghost only save what the car body is and what the character is. They default the skin of the character and the color of the car as well. Alright. But yeah, damn, it was 0.9, well, 0.90. Technically, but so close. Well, I should be able to do it in this attempt. I still dread whenever I reach drive-through danger. That's gonna be a problem. On the right side, the remaining ones should be relatively easy. Gingerbread thing, that one should be easy. Well, the panda thing, Koala Carnival, that one I also already got it. And, well, Mega Meets Mania should also be fine. I don't know if I got Oxide with my PV, but it shouldn't be hard to do. So yeah, drive-through danger of the remaining ones is really the only one that is probably gonna give me a ton of trouble. As expected. Oh, I messed it up. Damn, I completely messed it up. I probably should restart. A lot of U-turn spots on Quarter Castle. Turbo track. Oh, the ground U-turn for turbo tracks. Thankfully, well, maybe I will need it if I'm gonna go after Velo. But, you know, I still haven't decided if I want to go after Velo. Because I don't know if it's a good idea. Some Velo times are very fast and basically require you to almost make no mistakes. Almost. I say almost because it can still be faster, which are obviously the dev times. So far I was only able to get one Velo Ghost. Now that I know about this perfect drift thingy, I probably could get more, but I don't want to get too cocky. You know, might not be a good idea. That corner, that ended up being better than I thought, but still not gonna be enough. Another thing that I saw, which is something not very obvious, is that a lot of times it's better to do a jump so you can get a charge, a turbo charge, than it is to just do drifts. Like there are some times where you get a slope, and in that slope you don't want to waste your time trying to get a drift turbo. You want to use that to jump. And I guess this is a very good example. This place with the mages on the sides that throw that ice spell. Here you just want to do this pretty much. So obviously you want to combine it with some drifting as well. But I think jumping has priority, same as here. I don't think you want to drift here. You want to just jump. Because you accumulate that. People, as I was saying before, call it reserves. Basically, something that is not in the UI. I feel that it would be nice if it was in the UI. The reserves you got. But it's not in the UI. You have to... Ah, come on, that was so unlucky. So you have to imagine them. Imagine those reserves being there. Just need to use your imagination. Ooh, I almost hit the wall. And hitting the wall is the worst thing you can do, because it completely makes you lose all your reserves instantly. So you don't want to do that. But, you know, that's something that especially arcade racers have to define very well. What's gonna be the punishment of hitting the wall? Because obviously this is an arcade racing game. In regular races, the punishment for hitting the wall is that your car breaks. But obviously, this being an arcade racing game, you are not gonna have your car breaking, right? This is not a simulator. You need to come up with a punishment, because otherwise you will be riding the wall a lot of times. Will be the easiest way of not losing speed. So the punishment in this game for hitting the wall is that, well, you also lose a little bit of time depending on how you hit the wall, but you completely lose all your reserves. So that's the punishment for this. Alright. Yeah, I got this. I want to believe that the velo time wouldn't be that different from this, right? I don't see it being too different. Unless I'm probably missing a shortcut, but I wonder.
Am I too good?
Okay, let's go. You might what? Alright. Yeah, I think that, I mean, I haven't really seen the times particularly, but I think here the only thing that will give me trouble is drive through danger. All of the other ones should be fine. That's a solid time, thanks. I want to see what Velo has to say about this. Well, Velo is slightly faster, not by much. Well, that's yeah, I will say it is a decent time. But I'm very bad at this circuit. I don't like it. Oh, I forgot about this. Well, Nina's Nightmare shouldn't be a problem, right? I mean, sure, you look at this difference and it's scary, but keep in mind that here it wasn't even playing properly. You know, and another thing that I'm surprised about this whole perfect drift thingy is how nobody, like, you know that there were a lot of people coming into the stream that played a lot of this game, giving me a lot of advice, and a lot of it is pretty useful. But nobody mentioned that I'm supposed to get perfect drift, and that's such a difference, such a game changer that I'm surprised nobody mentioned it. Like, I'm surprised nobody told me to first change the UI, or maybe someone mentioned it and I don't remember, because that's huge. Like, changing the UI and then trying to aim for perfect drift is something that is so crucial. And nobody told me that. If it wasn't for the fact that I watched a video of someone doing this, well, by doing this I mean getting the perfect drift and stuff. But yeah, it's something crucial and I didn't know. And then all of a sudden I can beat this Oxide ghost that previously I wasn't even close to beating. So it's just, that's bad. It's pretty ridiculous. In fact, you know, some people even try to give me some very bad advice. Someone told me that the drift style, which is the one I'm using, is worthless. That it's very bad. I mean, yeah, maybe very bad if you want to do a very specific time on a very specific dev time. But for what I was doing, come on, how can you say that drift is useless? In fact, it's thanks to drift that I can even do this shit. Because I get enough speed to be able to compete with the ghost times, and at the same time I have enough grip to get the corners. You beat 3 dead times with drift? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's not a bad style, but someone came here and told me that it was worthless. I'm like, alright. Obviously I very quickly ignore the advice, but the guy apparently was a very good player. I don't know why he would be going there saying things like that. Yeah, it's very viable. I mean, it's basically speed style for people that are not that good at the game, which is perfect for me, you know. I'm not very good at the game compared to how I could be, so the best thing I can do is that, you know, just use the drift style. Because the problem with the other styles is that they all have something that doesn't really let me use them very well. So speed style is theoretically the best, because as you would expect, it's the one that you can go the fastest with. But the issue is that it requires you to fully memorize everything and be just all around very good. I wasn't aware of that shortcut. I just assumed there was a shortcut there just because of Oxide's ghost in the previous run somehow overtaking me there. That's the first time I see that shortcut. So the problem are gonna be these corners too, but I'm assuming that, well, you can do the U-turn on these corners, I guess, but I think it's better to just jump more. So as long as you have reserves, jumping more is not bad. Problem is gonna be not hitting any of these shoes that the pumpkins drop. If you do that, you're dead. The dev times can be built with acceleration too. Yeah, though I don't know what's the point of acceleration. Why would someone pick acceleration? Like, I can imagine it being useful for races in case someone hits you so you can recover quickly. But in time trial, why will anyone use acceleration? There is no kickback? When you say there is no kickback, you mean that there is no advantage? Or is there a mechanic in the game that is called kickback? I'm not sure what that will be. So I think that, you know, there are obviously other styles, like for example, I think it was called the handling style. That one can be very good because it allows you to drive a lot better. But acceleration is like, in a time trial, you never slow down. I mean, unless you hit a wall or something, but at that point, you will restart instead of making use of the acceleration, right? Oh, I lost the blue fire there. That's a shame. What Oxide is gonna do here. It's going pretty fast. Seems like he lost the speed somewhere along the line. I mean, somewhere down the line. I don't know why I said along. Oh. That unfortunately is not enough. Even if I hadn't crashed there, it's still not enough. I mean, it was a little bit far, but speed and drift have a kickback. While drifting, you might be able to feel it. Oh, really? I didn't notice that. Oh, I guess that's a good idea then to use that. I'm just gonna put change level to get rid of my own ghost. It's very subtle. Yeah, I can imagine, because I wasn't able to feel it basically. But well, if that's the case, then at least it does have a very good use, because, you know, basically, well, classic is just using whatever this one had assigned. So turn, I guess, can be useful for some specific tracks, though it does seem a little bit weak overall, especially with the existence of U-turn, right? Balance, people told me that it's the worst one because it's not really good at anything, even though it says balance. Well, acceleration, you tell me that it has no kickback on the drifts. well, speed is obviously the best, but hard to control. And then you have drift, that is basically just a slower speed, but with better handling. So that's why I picked drift. A lot of the ghosts I did it with speed style, but there was a point that I was running too much into walls, especially in Oxide Station. I was doing Oxide Station, and the ghost there is relatively fast, the Oxide ghost. So what I did there was to change to something that was able to get me through the corners better. Because otherwise, running into walls in Oxide Station is very easy if you use a speed style. There are too many very close corners. So it was hard for me, so I had to switch. And ever since I did that switch, I got more comfortable with this style, and I basically am using it as my main style, basically. It's working pretty damn well. I really messed up there by messing up my drifts. Ah, damn it. How long have you been playing this game overall? Good question. I think I purchased this game on November of the previous year, obviously. I think, yeah, either November or December. I don't remember exactly when. But yeah, around there. Then again, I also, when I was a kid, played the original Crash Team Racing on PlayStation. So I guess you could say that I more or less had some experience. I'm doing very well, thanks. But yeah, I'm not really aiming to do anything impressive. Like, the dev times are something that I don't really plan on doing. I was also not planning on doing the velo times, but after seeing that the perfect drift allows me to do so much stuff that I didn't know I could do, it might be a good idea to try them and see how it goes. But yeah, dev times I'm not very interested. They seem to be salt central. I don't want to get more salty than needed if it's possible. I hit the inner wall. Yeah, actually Nina Nightmare might be relatively hard to do. I completely forgot this track existed. Yeah, they are not easy. Though obviously some are easier than others, and the same applies to the lower tier ghosts. Yeah. The good thing is that this game being on the Switch, I can pretty much play while I'm working. So I work from home, and when, you know, I'm just not doing anything in particular and waiting for orders, right? Or when I'm just, you know, waiting for something to start, like a process or something, you can just play this right there. You can look at the Switch, and at the same time you have the monitor right up. Obviously here I am playing it on the monitor, but if you do need to see the monitor, you can just grab the Switch and play it. And the funniest thing is that it might be a better idea to play this game on mobile, for the simple fact that the frame rate is just better. The frame rate is much better on mobile, which I'm assuming is because the Switch needs to work less. And you know how weak the Switch is as a console. So because of that, it's not a bad idea. to play it mobile. The problem is that sometimes the controls can be a little bit hard, since obviously you're holding the console while playing. So that might be a little bit annoying. So far I was able to do relatively well, all things considered. I mean, I played some online and it went pretty well. I think that it went relatively well. I won some matches online and everything. And not necessarily against people that were much worse than me. I played against people that were around my level, and I was able to win using the Switch mobile mode. So it's something that is very viable, which is surprising. I think the main issue, as I say, is the frame rate. If the frame rate wasn't that different, maybe, but... damn it, I need to do a double jump there. It is pretty nice. I would play mobile here if it wasn't for the fact that I don't think I will need to find a tool to stream the Switch mobile somehow. That seems like a pain. So, maybe I should leave this track for later, because it's really taking me quite a lot to do. I think I'm gonna leave this one for later, mostly because the next 3 tracks should be easy. Well, one of them I already have it, which is Carnival, Koala Carnival. And I'm gonna do it just to, well, showcase it. I could go for Velo's Time, but I want to focus on Oxide. So even if I got this one, at least to complete the showcase. Because this is an easy track. Like, this is basically the equivalent of an oval track. And oval tracks are just oval tracks. You turn to the left and then the rest is straight. Obviously this is an oval with extra steps, right? It's not the classic oval with nothing but a clean corner. This one, as you can see, has a bunch of stuff in the middle. But, you know, nothing that gets in the way, really. Nothing that gets really in the way. Oh, I missed the booster. Well, it doesn't seem like it really matters, though. Oh wow, I failed. It's alright, doesn't matter. Gotta be careful there. You can tell that even with some big mistakes, Oxide is still behind. I wouldn't call them big mistakes, but were mistakes that costed some time, so maybe not big. Big might not be the right word, but mistakes nonetheless. I mean, you can see the minimap, how far Oxide is. It's not even close. Obviously the Velo time here is also free, but I'm not here for Velo. There you have it, absolutely free.
Am I too good?
It's an easy track, but it's very technical too. I could see that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that beats Velo time, probably. Most likely. Or not, actually, because that actually wasn't my PB. I don't think that beats Velo time. By not too much, though, but it was 46 something, so I think Velo time is low 45. So actually that wouldn't have beaten Velo. Actually, Velo is 44, and yeah, that wasn't the PB indeed. Alright, well, doesn't matter. So, Gingerbread Joyride. I feel like this should be an easy one, but at the same time, this track has one shortcut that you need to jump very, very precisely. U-turn track 2. Yeah, there are a lot of 90-degree turns. I don't think I'm gonna use the U-turn. Maybe it's not necessary to beat Oxide. Well, hopefully it isn't, but we will see what happens. Yeah, there are a lot of these turns. This is the first shortcut. The first shortcut is not anything special. And it's not. I just messed up. But no, it's the second one, the one that you need to watch out for. The rest of the track is, as I said, a lot of these corners that are 90-degree corners. They are very hard to get casually. It should be fine. Oh wow, that was pretty bad. That's not why that shortcut is dangerous though. That shortcut is dangerous if you're not going fast enough. Though in this case, since this is a time trial, most of the times you are gonna be fast enough. But yeah, that shortcut is dangerous to do in a regular race because usually you're not going super fast in a regular race, right? So when you do that, the jump is so precise that you can very easily fall to the snow. And if you fall to the snow, that's a respawn. It's not like you can just board the snow just like that. Oh, I lost my charges. I think that Oxide also lost his charges. I cannot tell. Oh, that's bad. I still got the shortcut, but yeah, with this speed, it's gonna be a little bit hard to continue. Yeah, damn it. Maybe I could use this opportunity to try to do the U-turns. Just that I'm not used to them, so I don't know how long it can take me to get used to them, basically. Oh, really? Another thing that is hard on that first shortcut is to not hit any wall, because it does like a zigzag when you land. It becomes very hard. Very hard to not hit the wall. Oh, that was close. That jump was so damn high that I lost my turbo completely. I also got... Then by both cubes, not just by one, but by both. Unbelievable. Both cubes squish me. Oh. Oh, that works somehow. You... Damn it! Why don't these guys mind their own business? Why are they even jumping in the middle of a Christmas celebration? Don't they know it's Christmas? Why are they even fighting? Maybe they got cold and they are just pissed. If they got cold is because they deserve it. Oh, come on. That was so bad. But you know, Oxide still loses some speed here. Damn it. The corners here just get too fucked up. But Oxide is still... Oh, come on! An invisible wall stopped me. But Oxide is not that fast. Like, he pretty much loses speed around the time where the cubes appear. So this is not gonna be that hard. Just need to not mess up like I did in that like I did here in this shortcut, because that's the easiest place to mess up, as I say, because of that zigzag motion, and it's very narrow, so hitting the wall is easy. So that's the only part that can mess me up. Well, I guess the regular corners can as well, but those also mess Oxide up, so... Oh. It was a weird jump, but hey, it worked. At least it seems that regardless of how bad or good your angle is, as long as you get the blue fire, that second shortcut is easy to get. But see, now I don't have it. That might be a problem. The problem is that even if I get the shortcut, the speed is a lot lower, obviously. I don't believe it. I want to see if he screws up once, but I don't think he will. I think that's enough screwed ups for a lap. Well, for a run. I don't think he messes up again. Yeah, indeed he doesn't. Well, maybe he does at the end, but at this point it wouldn't matter really. Yeah. That's a shame.
Am I too good?
But I can do it. Yeah, I got it. I just need to stop hitting the walls. If I could stop hitting the walls, that would be great. It will be super good. But it's a matter of being accurate on the corners, basically. I lost the speed there, but that wasn't that bad, all things considered. That went pretty well. Oh, that doesn't go well. Damn it. Really? Oh, I lost the speed there, damn it. That messes me up. Oh, I didn't know that palm tree didn't have a hitbox. Well, that's interesting. Okay, that palm tree had no hitbox. That's an interesting detail. Or I guess I should say lack of detail. It's a ghost tree. It's the ghost of Christmas past. It's gonna warn you about your previous times. Well, I have it right here. That's the ghost of Christmas past. I guess I will be the ghost of Christmas present. Will I see the ghost of Christmas future, though? I don't know. Man, I should watch that movie again. What a good movie. A Christmas Carol. Future is the dev time? Yeah, okay. I think you have a point there. The dev time being the ghost of Christmas future, yeah. It will be fitting. Wow, yeah, just skip the blue fire booster. We don't need that. I can do it even without that. Don't you worry about it. Now, you know that if you, speaking of ghosts, if you are able to beat all of Oxide Ghost, including the bonus tracks, you do get a reward, which is a car called Champion, and also colors called Champion Indigo. You're on 151 on this. I don't even know what my PB is. But I'm assuming that's... Wait, why did I restart? Whatever. Also, Yannick, thanks for the sub. How is it going? Half a year being a stoner. Can you believe it? it. I'm messing up. And not because of the sub, no, it's because I'm bad. But yeah, thanks for the sub. Really should bring more emotes after all. That was pretty good. Oh, I hit the wall there and I didn't miss my turbo somehow. Really, damn. I just cannot help but mess up that one place. Yeah, if at that point you lose the blue fire, I think it's better to choose retry, because the amount of speed that you lose is tremendous. You're getting a Python shop? Damn nice. Do you know how to code Python? I mean, I will assume you do. Well, actually you're an engineer, that shouldn't be a problem, even if you didn't know. It won't take you too much to learn it anyways. Wow, that's not the way. But yeah, Python isn't hard to pick up. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much JavaScript, but on the back end. Yeah, nice shot, literally. Also, yes, I am aware that Node.js is the one that's literally JavaScript on the back end. Yeah, I know. Yes, I know that Node.js exists, JS. But no, in this case, we are talking about the easiest comparison, basically. Wow, that was awkward. Oh, I messed up. How do I still have the blue fire? Damn. But yeah, so you're gonna be doing backend, or are they gonna ask you to do full stack? If you're only doing backend, that's pretty good. Dude, that's the second time you go there. Web scrapping. But wouldn't web scrapping... Well, I guess you don't need to do front end for web scrapping, I guess. All backend devs are full stack devs. I don't know about that. I mean... Go tell a driver developer that he's a full stack dev. I don't think that will be the case, you know. Well, but then again, I think if it comes to something like a driver, there isn't really a back end, because there isn't a front end. When it's crunch time and the UI is nowhere to be seen, well, not your problem. I mean, they cannot make you do something for what you weren't hired for. Hired, I mean, I say hired. Yeah, if they didn't hire you to be full stack, I mean, they cannot expect you to be able to do front end, you know? Damn, are you kidding me? They will guilt trip you. Yeah, and that's when you proceed to guilt trip them into the floor. And see how guilty they feel after that. They probably will think it twice. But you know. Crunchy time for front ends. I'm playing so bad. I don't know what's going on. I wasn't playing this bad before. He has a Sonic badge. No, that's a blue yin yang orb. That is used by Reimu on POSB in her alternate costume. Damn it, come on. That would have been worse. Oh, that's how it's worse. Can you stop playing badly? Or is that too much to ask? This shouldn't be a hard track, come on. You know it, I know it, everyone knows it. I barely touched that, dude. That's what I hate. That little slope of snow counts as the wall. If you just, like, graze that, it already takes away your turbo. This is more like a pain ride, indeed. Wait, how did I lose it there? I definitely didn't touch it. I didn't touch that snow slope. Why did I miss it there? You know what? Fuck this track too. Even with the perfect drift, you have to play this track perfectly to win. No, the problem is that I'm hitting the wall. That's the issue. Like, no, you don't have to play perfectly. You just have to not hit the wall, which I'm doing. Damn it. Come on. I don't know about Mega Mids. Mega Mids... See, the thing about this track is that the biggest obstacle are the mines. There are landmines in this track that are very hard to avoid. Yeah, of course I hit the walls, taking the lines tightly. But you cannot avoid it when you're going at that speed. You're just going way too fast. Alright, so the problem here is that, the landmines. But I think I should be able to do it. Because, wow, alright, that was weird. Oxide almost became present. There is a shortcut in this track that is actually super easy if you actually have a blue turbo. If you don't have a blue turbo, I don't think that's possible to do. As long as you have that. So Oxide goes up for that section of the track. I don't know if that's a good idea. Doesn't really seem that much faster. Jeez, that was super close. Oh, I messed that up. Oh, that's bad. That will probably cost me the run. You lose a lot of speed if you don't get that. Ah, that's so bad. God damn it. It's possible without, but not easy. I see. Damn, that was so bad. And all because of that damn corner. Like, that corner before the shortcut is so evil. But if you lose it there, cannot recover. It's way too much time that you lose if you cannot get the shortcut. Like, the shortcut is absolutely crucial, but it's also a shortcut that, as you can see, without blue fire, well, apparently it's not impossible, but very hard. And that's because you probably have to... what the hell? Wait, how did I... It's okay. But at least this is super doable. It's basically just a matter of getting the shortcut. Because Oxide in this Ghost, he messes up in the end. In that section with the multiple paths, right before the last trait. That's where he messes up. Giving you a lot of time. That's the corner that is gonna define everything. Like, that one corner, it's the one that defines everything. At least this track, differently from the previous one, only has one place that it's super easy to mess up. The rest seems super standard. well, standard. I don't think calling it standard might be the smartest idea, but relatively. Obviously a track like this is pretty far from being standard. Ooh, that was super close, I almost hit that mine. That's another thing, I'm not hitting mines as much as I thought I would. Will be a lot worse. Yeah, I guess as long as you should jump in that corner to turn better, it should be fine. Oh, I can't believe it. I mean, that's still fine. Because that's how you start on the first lap anyways. That could have been a very, very good time if I hadn't messed up there. I wouldn't be surprised if it was close to the dev time. Because it's basically a run with no mistakes and blue fire all the way. But yeah, okay. I guess it's a second mistake. It is enough, I think, to win against Oxide, though. Yeah, it is. As you can see, it's very free when you can actually get the perfect drift. Like, I messed up twice so badly, and I still won. So you can tell, right, the difference. And I remember this track feeling impossible to me. Like, it just felt so impossible to get a good time. And I would have gotten probably like 15 or 20 seconds earlier if it wasn't for those two mistakes. So this time, this velo time is absolutely free as well. The dev time, I don't know. Okay, so see, here's the problem. The drive through danger is worse than these two together. So I probably should try finishing these two first. Dev is 2 minutes and 4 seconds. I can probably beat the dev time. Like, I'm pretty sure that if, like, without those two mistakes, I would have gotten around 2 minutes with that run. Just that those two mistakes fucked me up, but... Alright, I guess I should go for Nina's Nightmare. I don't know, no, I think... Out of these two, I think I have more chance of beating this one. Just that I need to stop shoving. I am shoving, and we don't need to shove. Also, I have a question, because I was scouting through the different liveries, the different car bodies and all of that, and obviously I can see that you have that champion thing that you unlock by beating all the Oxide ghosts. But I haven't seen anything related to Velo. Do you get any reward for beating Velo's times? I know that you get reward for beating dev times. You get like master something. But are Velo times rewarded or are they worthless? Like, is their only purpose to unlock the dev times, or do they actually acknowledge you beating Velo? Because I surely didn't see it in the list of items. So maybe it's like a secret item, just like the master ones are. It's very likely. That's bad. Know how I didn't lose my blue? Well, there it is. There goes the blue fire. Lost it almost at the same time as Oxide. that was weird. And there is. I barely got it though. Holy shit, that was close. You know what? I'm gonna blame my previous ghost. I'm gonna blame my previous ghost for distracting me, cause otherwise I should have gotten this so much earlier. But it was my previous ghost. My previous ghost was there distracting me. So I'm gonna blame that. So you get the Velo decal for the champion card. Okay, that looks nice. Well, that sounds nice. I don't know how it looks, but that sounds like a good unlock. It will be better if they gave you something more than that. Okay, so only Nina's Nightmare and Drive Through Danger. Obviously, I'm gonna go with Nina's Nightmare first because, like, I'm not exaggerating. Drive Through Danger is gonna be extremely hard to beat. Drive Through Danger is a super hard track. In fact, it's basically like the only thing that made me hesitate to do this stream today. Because I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do all Oxide's track, and then I remember that Drive Through Danger exists. And yeah. But it's okay. Before I worry about that, I should worry about Nina. Nina is the real problem now. So let's try to sort that out first, and then we can worry about Drive Through Danger. Wow. I don't know why I went to the right. See, the problem is that in this track, I'm not used to use that shortcut. Because as I was saying earlier, I didn't even know that shortcut existed. I mean, now I do, but I wasn't aware at all that that shortcut existed. The good thing is that it's not hard at all to get. Too sharp. Also, does this guy not lose the turbo at any time? I think he loses it there, perhaps. He seems to... Okay. I need to not hit the wall. And I can't believe that Nina's Nightmare is gonna be the one that actually takes me time to beat. This is well, I don't know if calling this straightforward is a good idea, because it's not super straightforward of a track. I mean, compared to the other tracks, well, except for Koala Carnival, I guess, it's quite straightforward. thing is that if you get stopped like that, you don't lose your turbo, but you obviously lose time. I wonder if that's Nina laughing. Oh, there is a shortcut there? Is that really a shortcut? It seems like a slow cut. That's a shame. Oh, I still keep my turbo. I didn't know that. Do you keep your turbo even if you don't keep your turbo there? Ah, I messed up. Yeah, that's a shame. Oh, it was still enough. Holy shit. I don't know by how much, but damn, it was barely enough. Damn, I'm glad, because I really didn't want to try this track for much longer. Damn. I didn't know that though. If you get soaked in that pumpkin acid, it doesn't stop your turbo. It's a flex cut to show off. Yeah, it might, because it doesn't seem like you win any time by doing that first shortcut. Well, wait, let me see Velo's time here. Well, Velo's time seems... I mean, without that mistake that I did, I probably would have been around Velo's time here. That also seems very possible. Did I see the Velo time here? Velo time is 1:59. That might be slightly tough, I guess, but it's doable. But yeah. Unfortunately, now comes the time to finally do this. I don't know how this is gonna go, but this is probably a very... like... this might take me the rest of the stream, if I even get it in the first place. So this is gonna be a problem. But the only way to know how much of a problem it's gonna be is by actually trying. But yeah, this is pretty much the rainbow road of Crash. Well, the rainbow road of the Wii. This is your last Oxide Ghost? Yes, this is my last Oxide Ghost. This is the last that I don't know if I will be able to get, but it's a very hard track. This track is not a joke. Let's go. Yeah, I wish I had that enthusiasm, but this track is just way too hard. If we already start like that, that's gonna be a problem. If we already have that start, I'm afraid that's a problem. Oh, you can shortcut that. Alright. There's also a shortcut, yeah, exactly. Oh! I didn't know about that shortcut. So, you skip through two corners, just like that. I was not aware of that. It just basically says, fuck the zigzags. Damn. This is my favorite game, I love seeing others progress. Yeah, I don't know exactly if you can call this progress. It's most like... see, all of my previous times, even the ones that I did beat Oxide, because as you know, I beat Oxide in all of the Crash Team Racing tracks and the Nitro car tracks, right? But I did that without knowing about the perfect drift. So I wouldn't, well, I guess it's progress by definition, but the progress here is just knowing that you are supposed to go for perfect drift. That's the progress here. Like, I really wish the developers put that in the... Wow, what the hell? That was interesting. Like, the developers put that in the loading screen, that perfect drifts are super important. And the problem is that getting that, like, already getting that corner right seems to be super hard. But yeah, the skill ceiling is pretty high in this game. Another thing that I feel like the developers should do is, well, it's something that was suggested in a thread, but basically the online... Wait, give me a second. I think that you can just jump that, which makes jumping the rest easier. But yeah, I was about to say that the idea is that the online mode will be divided in casual and competitive. And casual, what it does is basically, well, having items and also getting rid of reserves. So that way you can just, you know, go fast by knowing how to drift, right? And obviously with the items keeping you at bay, you couldn't do that much either. So that's one idea, and I don't think it's a bad idea at all. And obviously the competitive mode will have no items. Competitive mode has no items, you just go fast. You know, for certain lines it's actually more viable to get a combo of good and perfect drifts depending on reserves, but you are 100% correct, go for perfects whenever you can. Yeah, I just wish I knew that earlier. Like, if I knew that earlier, I feel like by now I could have beaten so many Velo times, which I can still do now, but what I mean is that it would have been so much easier to beat the ones that I already beat, and as I say, I can beat even many more. If only I knew. And getting that jump is very hard. Problem is that if I don't get that jump, it seems very hard to line my card here to get those two jumps. Like, you're going at such a speed that it just becomes hard to properly line your car. Another thing that I figure out is that you're supposed to get the pizza here at the beginning. Because believe it or not, it's not whatever if you pick hamburger or pizza. Whichever you pick, make some boosters appear and obviously others not appear. So the booster right before that checkpoint, what am I saying? That shortcut is a pizza one. So you want to have pizza for that one. Yeah, as you can see there, by having the pizza one, you can just do that. And that was super good, holy shit. It's a shame that I hit the damn wall. That would have been super good. Not good enough. It's Yeah, it's not an easy cut at all, as you can see. Big French fries, that would be nice, but I don't think it's an option. It's either hamburger or pizza. You don't get anything else. So I will say that they are not bad choices, you know. They are definitely not bad choices at all. Damn it. Well, at least Oxide also loses time here. I don't know if he also loses time on the following laps or if it's only on the first one. That I jump way too much. I overjump, unfortunately. Damn it. Pizza banner and hamburger banner, yeah, both 5 stars. Hey Colo, how is it going? No, I mean, I don't hate pizza, no. The problem is that this pizza has 3 eyes. I mean, I think the problem is already having 1 eye, but this one doesn't have 1, it has 3. So I will say that that's quite worrying. I don't think I want it. Doesn't seem like a good idea. Jesus, these corners are something else. I lost my turbo there. Wow, I lost a jump there. Like, I completely lost a jump. I can still win this. If Oxide loses the same amount of time as he did last time, the last 2 laps, I can definitely win this. But if I fail like that, I guess not. A pizza 10 pull might not be good for your health. Probably not. You are wailing for hamburger? Damn. Or will the 4 stars be on the hamburger banner? The fries, of course. Come on. You know that answer yourself. Of course it will be the fries. Sandwich? Why will anyone eat a hamburger with a sandwich? I mean, to some people the hamburger is already a sandwich. You know? I'm not sure those people are wrong. You think so? Maybe. Dim wall. Sandwich with a sandwich on the side, yeah. You get a dual sandwich build. But you know, fast food aside, I gotta say that I'm surprised because I can definitely get this. And that's only because Oxide showed me that shortcut. If it wasn't for that shortcut, this would have been impossible. But it's that shortcut right there that makes this possible. Well, and obviously the fact that Oxide doesn't really try too hard to be fast. That's the problem when you try too hard to be fast. But yeah, Oxide basically at the last sector of the track, he doesn't try, he just shoves. He's a natural born shover after all. Oof. I didn't get the turbo, but it wasn't necessary. Too much to the wall, but that's better. Because if I don't have that happening to me, I basically lose control super easily. Ah, damn it. Bad landings. That shortcut is just so hard to get. It's a shame that that also doesn't count as a shortcut. If you want to get through this, you need to go here. That's the only way you can get that shortcut. Games are fun when you know the tricks. Yeah, well, especially a game like this that is absolutely full of tricks. Being game mechanics or being shortcuts, this game is absolutely full of tricks. It definitely doesn't mind pulling them on you. Oops. I'm assuming that on that corner you can also probably skip it completely by jumping in between the corners, but since Oxide doesn't do it, I don't want to find out how to do it myself. Wow! Alright. See, I was just cleaning the side of the track. Now it's fully clean. You don't need to worry. Oh, I lost my turbo. Little bit too early this time. Ah, come on. Yeah, you can jump the last corner. In fact, I'm pretty... Can you jump here? No, there is an invisible wall. I want to try though, considering that this is already a fail attempt. Oh yeah, okay, that's very easy actually. And that's quite a shortcut. It saves 2 seconds. Well, I don't know how much it saves, but I thought it was a lot harder to do, but that's actually pretty easy. Okay, I'm gonna try doing it. I mean, it seems easier to do that shortcut than to do the track the intended way after all. Too much. You can take it even tighter than you just did too. It seems like you have a lot of margin to do it. That first corner still seems like the like the hardest one in the track. Because you want to take it fast, but if you take it fast, it really isn't easy to do so. That was weird. Oh, that was bad. At least I think most of the boosters... But no, actually not this one. No, I think not that many boosters give you the blue fire here. Missed the boost. Damn it. It's okay. Damn, okay. I wasn't expecting to land there. But yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, that first corner is just super messed up. Was a weird landing. Oof. Ooh, I almost failed that. Almost. Damn, really? Oh, and I completely lost my charges because I failed a drift. Yeah, this might be bad. I don't even know if I can take the shortcut because of that. If I don't jump, I won't be able to. Damn. I missed one drift and it completely destroyed the whole lap. Just so you can see how important drifts are. Well, I mean, that's kinda obvious, but in case you need to know, like if you ever wonder how important one drift is, well, quite important. It's right there. Getting that drift wrong completely costed me the lap. And as a consequence, the whole time trial, obviously. Nice. That was a decent first lap. That's very good. Wow, that was weird. I don't need that shortcut. I mean, look at how far Oxide is. Oxide... I think Oxide you need to uninstall your game. as you might not be cut for this. Damn, a 41-second difference, dude. 41. Can you believe that? 41 from my PV. That's messed up. Hey Draynod, welcome back. You came right at the right time to see me. Well, I win. I got the objective that I wanted to do today, which is beating all of Oxide remaining ghosts. And yeah, I did destroy Oxide there. I wouldn't be surprised if that might have been enough for Velo as well. Definitely not enough for Dev though, but it actually was enough for Velo. Unbelievable. I could have destroyed Velo in that very attempt. But you know, the thing that is the most important is to see what I unlock, which is this. So you get the decal, Oxide's decal, champion. You get the champion card that is very, I mean, you might not be able to see it there, but this is very clearly based on a Lamborghini. Like probably a Lamborghini Aventador, one of those, of the modern ones, you know. Then you get the champion wheels, and then you get the champion indigo color. And you can see it right now, actually. Let's change to that. I don't know why it doesn't show as new, but whatever. Here it is. So this champion thing, you can see that it very clearly looks like a Lamborghini. They probably made it on purpose. And you have two types of colors, Back in Time and Oxide's decal, which has Oxide's face, obviously. Well, obviously, let's change this paint shop to the champion indigo, which is somewhere. Where is the champion indigo? See, it doesn't show as new, so it actually is a little bit hard to point. This one, champion indigo. Well, I cannot really say that combination of color looks very good, though. I mean, green with purple. Well, and then the wheel, the champion. Well, I think it's just called champion. Yeah, there you have it. Well, that doesn't really look very good, to be completely honest with you, but I guess that's because of the decal. With no decal, it looks a lot better. With the Back in Time decal, see, the problem is that I'm not a very big fan of this graffiti art when you have a clean color like this, right? And then you have this, the Velo decal, that is if you can actually beat all of Velo's times, which honestly, for what I've seen, it might not be that hard to do this. No, not as hard as I initially thought. But yeah, there you have it. That's been all of the Oxide Ghost in time trial fully completed.